seen some of your friends will be tall and some of your friends will be short? Yes? Somehow, even if they are short or they are tall, there are common body parts in each human being. There are some external and internal body parts. Today we are going to discuss about external body parts. Do you know what is the meaning of external? External means which we can be able to see or which are visible for us. Out of those, let us see about some parts. The first is head. This part of the body is called as head. See, head has hair. Girls will have long hair and boys will have short hair. And in this head, down to this head, we have forehead. And in the forehead, we have this front part. Front part of the head is called as face. In this face, we have two eyes, one nose, two cheeks, one chin. We have two lips, teeth and tongue. Lips, teeth and tongue called as mouth. We have mouth in front side of our head. And down to this head, we have a part which is called as neck. Also children, we have two ears which are side to our head. We have two ears, right? Girls like to wear the earrings to these ears. And this neck is helping us to connect the lower body and to the head. Down to the neck, we have shoulders. We have shoulders and these two shoulders are connecting with the two hands with the help of arms. What is this part is called as arm. And in this arm, we have an elbow. Two hands, we have two elbows. And there are 10 fingers. Of course, two are thumbs. Out of this 10 fingers. And down to this part, we have abdomen, which is called as stomach. And down to stomach, we have two legs. And each leg has foot, also toes. There are total 10 toes. We call it hand. This are called fingers, right? Like that only we have 10 toes in our body. So this is about external organs in our body. Children? No. So this is about external body parts, children. Also we should know the uses of this body parts. All may not be known by us, but let us know something how they are helpful for us. See, we have two legs. We are running with these legs, we are jumping, we are skating, we are doing all the work by these legs only. See, when your mother is asking you to bring some item from the shop, what you will do? You will go on your foot, right? You will walk there, you will bring that and you will give to your mother. And your mother will praise you for the work you have done, right? She will give you some chocolate or sweets. So in this way, the legs are helpful for us. Also, let us see how the hands are helpful for us. We have two hands, right? These two hands are helpful for us in doing all the work. Any work we can do with these hands, like drawing, writing, holding, keeping, all the works we will do with this hands only. And also we have head, like children, we have this head. How this head is helpful for us? Head is protecting the brain, which is internal in our body. In this head, two eyes are located, nose, mouth and also two ears. Already this is the part of neck. I already told you how it is helping us. It is connecting our lower body and also the head. And we have stomach. How the stomach is useful? Stomach is useful because whatever the food we are eating. Today I ate chapati. I ate idli yesterday. Where the food has gone? That all food has come to our stomach. In the stomach, the food will get digested. And after digesting the food, we will get energy. We will get energy. Energy is very important for us to work. Yes or no, children? To work, to read, whatever we do, to jump energy is important. So all these energy is coming by eating the food and getting digested in the stomach. This is the useful of the stomach. So we will learn more about sense organs. So these are the external body parts. External body parts which are useful, and let us learn. Children, we have 5 sense organs. How many sense organs are there? 5. So there are 5 sense organs. Do you know what is the meaning of sense first? Sense means which make us know or feel. So because of this sense organs, we are living happily. And if we don't have the sense organs in our body, we may not survive our life. Let us learn more about the sense organs and how they are helpful for us. Also, how we should take care about those sense organs. So, out of these sense organs, skin is the first one. Skin, eyes, nose, tongue and ear. These are the 5 sense organs. So, skin. Let us learn about skin. Skin is the skin is the outer part of our body which covers whole our body. Have you seen and touch your skin? Try to touch it. It is like a stretchable. This skin is very helpful for us by covering total our body. And skin may be in dark or light. Have you seen your friends? Some will be like white in color. Maybe some are in dark in color. Why this is so? This is because of some substances present in the skin. You will learn more about this in your next classes, children. So, skin is like waterproof. If you bath, if you go for walk in a rain, does the water enters into your body? No, right? So, in this form, the skin is proving it is as a waterproof. And skin also very helpful for us by protecting us from the temperature. Temperature, like if it is cold, it makes us know it's very chill, it's very cold, we have to wear sweater. If it is very hot, what we will do? We will wash our hands, we will keep our body in a normal temperature. Yes, children. So in this form, skin is very useful for us. And children, are you giving a proper protective skin? If you protect your skin will love you a lot. Let us see how we have to take care of our skin. We have to wash our body regularly. If possible, take bath twice. Not if possible, take bath daily, twice in a day. Use soap while you are having bath. Use soap while you are having bath. Keep washing your hands full till the elbow whenever you play in a dirty or whenever you go out and come into your house. This is about skin, children. Hope you understand something about this. Now let us learn another important sense organ, that is eyes. Those are eyes. Because eyes are plural, right? We have 2 eyes. So we should call as those. Those are eyes. So eyes will give a beautiful look for us, children. See, imagine how the face will be without eyes in our body. We cannot even imagine. Eyes will give you a beautiful look. Eyes also will have eyebrows. Also have eyelashes. This hair which are out to our eye are called lashes. These eyelashes and eyebrows are helping our eyes by not entering any dirty particle into the eye. How the eyes are helpful for us, children? See, if there is a snake going beside you, what you will do? My God, there is a snake. Because you will run away from there. If you do not have your eyes, how can you find out there is a snake? Yes or no? When someone is coming and hitting you, you will run away. Because as you can able to see, there is some person hitting you. All this because of the eye identifying the troubles. When this eye is identifying the troubles, it is sending the information to our brain and brain reacts on the same. So eyes will have are helping us in a very great. We should thankful to our God by giving this eyes. And we cannot even imagine how the life will be without eyes. But do you know, children, there are the people who are there without eyes from the birth. These people are called as blind. And also these blind people will have a separate education that is called Braille Lipi. We will learn more about this in your next classes. So this is about eyes, and how are you taking care of your eyes? How are you taking care of your eyes? I'll give you a few points how you should take care of your eyes. First, the important thing is you should not watch any electronic gadgets like mobile, TVs for more long time with your eyes, because those have radiation which is directly falling onto your eyes, very dangerous for your eyes, and your eyes will become red, and there is a day that you will get even blindness if you watch more mobile. I think you understand this. So don't watch your mobile or TV for long time. You can watch it, for you should have some limitations, like half an hour in a day, it's enough, though you have to work. And we also can protect our eyes by not rubbing our hands on your eyes. For example, if any dirty particle is entering into your eye, you should not rub immediately. You should wash your eyes with a clean water, and then you should rub with a neat towel. And you should not let someone to hit on your face, because eyes are very sensitive part in your body. If someone hits you, it's very dangerous for you. So be aware, don't fight with your friends. And we have to keep hand like this when there is a lot of heat is falling from the sun. We should keep your hands when there is lot of sun rays, or else you should use goggles when you go out in hot day. This is about the protection of our eyes, how you have to take care. And let us learn the another important sense organ, that is nose. Have you seen your face without nose? No, right? Everybody in the nature should have eyes, nose, mouth, ears, everybody. So nose. This nose has two nostrils. The holes in the nose, two holes will be there, no? Those are called as nostrils. See, these two nostrils and this nose help us to breathe. We are breathing, we are inhaling. This is because of nose. And have you find good smell when your mother is cooking and in the kitchen? And have you smelled a rose? How the nice and fragrance does the rose has? All this identification of smells is because of only nose. Do you know, children, a human can identify maximum until 10,000 smells, types of smells through his or her nose. So this is about nose and how we should protect our nose. How can we take care about this nose? Without nose we cannot imagine. So many will be telling that the tongue is helpful in tasting the food. But before we smell it, we cannot eat any item. Smell. Without smell, we cannot even taste. If you find any bad fragrance in any food item, will you taste it? Will you eat it? No. So, in this way, this nose is helping us to even taste the food by smell. So, for this nose, we have to take care. First thing is, we should not fight with the friends and we should not let others to hit on our nose. We should not enter into much dirty areas. If you feel any dirty smell, you should cover your nose and mouth with a hanky. And Also, if you are suffering from severe cold, you should use proper medication, or you can visit to the nearest doctor. And you should not keep your hands in your nose, because many bacteria and viruses can be enter into your body with the help of this hand, keeping in your nose. And you also can observe now there is a problem which is going on out, that is corona. Many people were telling that don't keep your hands in your mouth or in your nose. So be aware, don't keep your hands in your nose. And this is all about nose, children. Let us know more about ears. Where are ears constructed in your body? Yes, as I already told you, there are 2 ears constructed side to a head. How these ears are helpful to you, children? See, I am talking now, you are able, you are learning. Yes or no? These ears are helping you to listen. We are listening many types of sounds, like heart sounds, like songs. We are also able to hear some nice music. We can able to identify different voices. See, your mother speaks in one voice, also your father or your teachers. There are different types of voices. All these, because of these ears, can able to identify. See, ears will help us by making us know the sound, and we should take care of our ears. How these ears are we can take care about these ears? We have to keep cleaning these ears often, at least for 1 or 2 months. Otherwise, dirty particles may form wax in your ear. That gives a lot of trouble in your future. So ask your parents or you, clean your ears often. And also, don't let others hit on your ears. And you should not go in loud noises. Like, avoid loud noise. If you are going or if you are traveling somewhere in a cool or any weather, better to keep some cotton in your ears. Also, don't keep slate pencils or pens in your ears if it is itching. Clean with your earbud. Ask your parents to clean it. This is about ear children. Hope you understand about this, and let us learn a very, very, very important part, that is called tongue. What is that part is called, children? That is tongue. So where is tongue constructed in our body? In hand? No. Constructed in your mouth. We have a tongue. How this tongue is helpful? See, when you eat some gulab jamun or any sweet like sugar, how will you feel? It is like yummy, sweet. Have you tried to eat bitter gourd? Yes? Eat bitter gourd. How you feels like? It is bitter. Bitter. Dirty, bitter. And when you try to eat chili, green chili or red chili, how you will feel? It is as spicy. It's too hot. You will say, right? Spicy. And have you tried to eat any amla? Amla. Usirikaya. That we tell in Telugu as usirikaya. It tastes as sour. Vagaru. It tastes as sour. So these tastes, how is someone is judging you? This is hot, this is spicy, this is sweet. Do someone is telling you? No, right? All these tastes are identified by the tongue. Where is this is the tongue. Tongue is very helpful for us, children, though it doesn't have any bone. Tongue is very helpful for us. So tongue helps even to chew our food. When we are chewing our food, it throws food to this side and also this side. With the help of teeth, it also chew our food. Also with the help of neck, it helps our food to swallow. What is the meaning of swallow? We eat something, we drink something, we send it inside, right? That is called a swallow. So the food also can be swallowed by the tongue. These are the helps. There are many helps like speaking. We are speaking. I am speaking, you are listening. And many are speaking. How it is possible? If there is no tongue, we cannot speak. With the help of lips, tongue is helping us to speak. We are able to sing songs. That is because of tongue. We cannot speak without tongue. The people who are not able to speak are called as dumb. We call them as dumb people. They might not be able to speak from the birth. So, we should take care of this tongue, as this tongue is helping us a lot. How can we take care of this tongue? How? We should not eat much spicy or much cool or very hard items, because it may hurt our tongue. By hurting our tongue many times, it may lose some tastes. There are many taste glands. You will learn more about this in your next classes. So, also we should not run fastly, or we should not play unconsciously. Maybe we can cut our tongue. So, you have to take care of the tongue in many process. Out of those, these are the examples. So, this is, children, all about sense organs. Hope you understand. Here I would like to give you a work. See, as I already told you how we are taking care about our skin, nose, eyes, ears, also our tongue, which you can write in a paper what are the sense organs and how they are helpful for us. Also, try to write the body parts which are able to visible for us, and send us through WhatsApp. Hope you understand this lesson, children. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.